Pizza. Options. There we go. Yes. And I can jump. What else can I do? Ooh. Have a light. I'm stranded.
Crap. An oxygen leak.
We've been here for 2 seconds and already. Well, running's not going to help my oxygen situation, but I gotta get over there. Just a little further, just a little further, just a little further. My vehicle sent to the planet 3 days in advance of landing party. Okay. Well, we are stranded.
That even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long trip. We'll be put into a sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
Well, I have a volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we also have few attachments here on Earth.
Dead end. All right. Oh, here we go. I can head up this way. Ah, that just takes me back. Okay. Well, looks like we're settling in for another long, like, narrative-driven story game, which I love these so much. I love space. I love exploring other planets. This is kind of right up my alley. I'm excited to see where this takes us. There is a lot of nothing out here. Which, to be fair, this is most planets. Earth is kind of an exception. So I was kind of hoping this is more along the lines of what No Man's Sky would be. I kind of got tricked with No Man's Sky, I'm not going to lie. They fooled me. No Man's Sky turned out not to be what I wanted. It turned out to just be space Minecraft. I don't like that. I want to do the mining. I don't want to dig for materials and build stuff. I just want to experience short, self-contained story. Like a movie. Basically, I'm a big fan of video games that are interactive movies. To an extent. There are, of course, exceptions. You get your Nintendo stuff, like your Mario's, your Pokemon, stuff like that. Sonic the Hedgehog, where it's kind of just mindless fun. I like that. I'm very easy to please in that regard. But it's one of the bigger reasons that I never really jumped on like the Minecraft train with everybody. For one, I didn't really have anybody to play it with at the time that it blew up and got popular. And even by the time I did have people to play it with, I'd already like checked out and said, nah, I'm good. Now with this game, I don't know if everything is randomly generated based on like how many, you know, if I were to boot up this game and you were to boot up this game at the same time, I don't know if we get the exact same map layout. I don't know if it's like a static map that everybody gets the same. I honestly don't really know anything about this game. Tyler recommended it since it was space. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm all over this. I feel stuck. Am I stuck? You guys, am I stuck already? All right, so you run automatically, which is great. And then if I specifically want to walk, I hold the one of these L buttons. Oh, just L. I thought I was supposed to go this way, but it ended up being a dead end. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm going to assume this is H2O. Not sure.
At least my jetpack works. Well, mostly.
I got a little bit of a double jump. Oh.
Why are there no signs of life on this planet?
I was following a trackway left behind by my crew. We got separated from their trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive that this planet was rich with life. So, where did it go? Maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot. But initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Strange indeed. No wonder if they took into account the time dilation. Space. See, that could be a tricky thing about space. You know? Can't get up there. So if they didn't factor that in, there's a high possibility that all life on this planet has kind of gone extinct by the time we got here. Or they could, you know, the twist could probably... I'm working on it, my man. They could pull a Planet of the Apes twist where it's like, oh, this was Earth all along. I don't know. Find out. Although it clearly showed us leaving Earth, though, so that probably doesn't make any sense. I got to change something real quick. I always forget to set chat a certain way. We play games like this, I like for chat to come up on screen then disappear. Well, I just noticed it reached Premiere Edition. Okay. We have the Premiere Edition. This game does have a sequel, depending on how well we do with this one. I'll have to play that too. That looks like a fist or a hand or maybe stairs. Too far. I got a little overzealous with my jump. Now what? What do you want me to do with this rock? What do they want me to do with this rock? Huh. Is it just to like stand on to get up to a higher ground or? Think so. Ooh, don't fall. Well, now what? Did not mean to do that. Hey, here's something. We have life. We ran into our first signs of biological life. Little froggies. Well, I say little, there's nothing little about them. They're honkers. Oh, what is this? Telephone poles. Where'd that book go? I want the book. Knew it. I knew we were back on Earth.
What is going on here?
Unless, did we set up a colony somewhere? Well, they said one-way mission. In that little snippet we heard earlier of the interview, like pre-mission interview, I'm assuming that we did.
What is the point of all this? Okay. I need to stay calm.
For 15 years, I hung in cryo like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said, anyway. They played us real good with that story they spun. Another planet suitable for housing human life? Can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. It's a really nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. Bet I could take off my helmet right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to break protocol? I'm not some jockey kid playing at being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of all this? And where did they take my crew? I need to stay calm. Head is still spinning from the crash. Probably need a doctor. Bet they think that's funny too. We have a mystery on our hands, and I love it.
У меня нет слов, чтобы выразить свою гордость в связи с началом наших экспериментов здесь, в этом новом мире. Когда мне описывали зеленый огонь, это звучало неправдоподобно, как будто из мультфильма. Я и не мог представить себе, что увижу такой красочный...
There are no words to emphasize my pride as I begin our experiments here on this new world. When they described the green fire to me, it sounded artificial, like something drawn in an animation. To imagine, I would lay my eyes on a world so colorful, am overwhelmed by its beauty. And now, we begin a difficult journey to cultivate this place in the name of the motherland. The government of the West call our intentions aggressive. They do not believe in the sovereignty that is our Soviet Union. But we have seen so many victories. We repelled Germany's aggression in our glorious rise to power. My God, he just won't shut up. He just keeps going and going. Is there a way to shut him up? No. Very limited options. Damn, I don't want to just like sit here and wait on him to quit talking before I can read the damn log. Communists ideal to other broken nations. But what we accomplish here will drive the Soviet Union ahead of the entire world without ever firing a shot. We will power the entire Soviet Union with what we learn here, and I, the one who will lead us to victory. Okay, so here's what I know so far. This takes place before the fall of the Soviet Union, assumedly, which would make this the 80s, 1980s, and they told the scientists they were going to be going to a distant planet where they would terraform for the purposes of unknown as of yet. Okay, I'm following so far.
How is this possible?
Well, it could be an alternate reality. I mean, traveling 2 times the speed of light, that's not a thing that's physically possible. But I'm sure we'll figure it out in time, my man. They have an antenna on the roof, which tells me that at some point they were using radio signals. Life has gotten very hard here. I want to go home so much. My brother said I should make a list of things I miss about home. I smile when I think about these things. Hopefully we'll be able to go back soon. Things I miss from home. Chabushka. Laughter. Music. babushka samovar, medicine, fresh bread, milk, mommy. Auto translated from Russian. Babushka is grandmother, mother, something like that. Elder. I don't remember. I want to say grandmother. Oh, there's a little cemetery here.
These graves seem pretty makeshift. Like they were in a hurry to bury the bodies.
Wonder if they ran across some sort of virus. All right, I see two structures. Like a tall building over there and something underground here. My fear with video games like this is always that I'm going to miss out going someplace because I got sidetracked by another.
It's locked.
Okay, there we go. See, that's better. We'll head over to this tall structure. See what we can't find. Oh, that does not look friendly. Ah!
There you are. Are you okay? Oh man, this is messed up. Listen, you're almost out of oxygen. I'm pretty low myself, but I'm gonna give you everything I can. I think there may be some air canisters in that town. Okay, you're gonna be all right now. Just hang in there, buddy. We'll figure this out together, all right? Whoa! Ah!
Well, I wasted oxygen for nothing. Three, 1. He just got sucked right under the ground. Just took him right on away. And I gave him oxygen, which means I'm going to have to go back and get some more for myself. It's pretty terrifying, though. Got a tremor situation on our hands. Something's just pulling folks underground. Made it 8 hours remaining. It's not bad, I suppose. Bingo. Okay. Jesus. You could just jump so far. Well, I don't know what planet we're on, so I don't know the gravity. Second half of the code. 331-549-549. 331. I think it was 331. 549. 331 549. 331 549. Cool, it's automatic. Alright, we're going into a structure. Shit. Oh, that's not at all terrifying. Oh, this is not going to help my thalassophobia. I know we're not underwater, but still. Is that bed again? I'm not going to be in a coma this whole time. Hope not. I've been watching From. It's like Under the Dome, but better. Because I don't read too often, but I do love Stephen King. If I were going to read, it would be Stephen King, and I did like the Under the Dome show. Kinda. It felt like it was going nowhere fast. It just felt like the Left 4 Dead all over again, where just every episode is an expedition dump of absolutely nothing. So power in this area. But From is another one of those where you can't leave town, you're kind of trapped. You're not under a dome, but if you try to leave town, it just brings you right back in, But I made it to the end of season 2. And she woke up in the hospital from a coma, and I'm like, oh, come on. I hope that's not where they're going with that.
Ночи назад мне удалось запереться в комнате. Может, мне повезет, и они не смогут залезть сюда. Конечно, на самом деле, я всего лишь запер себя в своем собственном склепе. Я понимаю, что мой конец близок. Последние 2 дня сигналы с остальных постов приходили все реже и реже. Вот уже несколько часов, как больше вообще никто не отвечает.
3 nights ago, I managed to barricade myself in the room. With any luck, they won't be able to get in here. Of course, all I've done is lock myself into my own tomb. I realize I am near the end. The calls from the others. The calls from the other posts have dwindled over the last 2 days. It's been hours since anyone has responded. I made peace with the idea of my death, but I wish I didn't have to face it alone. Oh, you are straight up a skeleton. Okay, they've been here a while. So clearly we're not alone on this planet. There is something here that's killing people. And it's severe enough to make them kind of go insane.
I bet I can make use of this.
What is it? Was it dynamite? Oh, I picked up dynamite. Where can I put dynamite? That would be even 1 iota of help to me. Bingo. I feel like I don't have two for just no reason.
So the Russians found some kind of portal that transported them to this planet. And then things went terribly wrong.
I found my way into some sort of research facility. Came across the skeletal remains of one former lab worker. Documents nearby indicate the Russians built some sort of portal system that led here. Though I'm still not certain where here is. This place appears to be a colony, like they weren't fully established before something went wrong. Okay, so it's not necessarily the 1980s. I don't know what year it is for us, but, you know, they made it this far before the fall of the Soviet Union, so... I feel like this is like the real distant future, maybe. The virus is spreading faster now. All of our efforts to contain it have so far been futile. We haven't given up hope, however, and my colleagues are working tirelessly. We are not dealing with terrestrial species, and thus there is so much we don't know. The challenge is so great, and yet we will prevail. We must prevail. Yeah, I think this game would benefit from a way to turn the voice on and off with that. Amazing. With each test run, her samples appear more promising. I will log more details later. There simply isn't enough time right now. Yeah, somebody in chat, if there's anybody in chat, you'll have to let me know how loud the game is, whether you can't understand me because I'm talking over. You'll really have to kind of let me know. I'm in uncharted territory here.
Great. I think my mind is playing tricks on me.
I thought for a moment I was back on Earth. After the hallucination passed, I found a human trackway leading out of the underground facility. Footprints glow green for reasons I can't explain. I took some samples, but I haven't had time to analyze. The footprints seem to lead out of the facility, so for now, I'm going to follow them, but with caution. Oh, Lord.
To find a way to turn this on.
That was pretty simple. So I wonder if we're going to get a monster or if it'll turn into like a psychological thing. I'm excited for either. I can live with either. Psychological is usually more cerebral, it's more captivating. But I won't turn down a good monster. I'm a big fan of monsters, creatures, and animals and stuff like that.
Maybe there's a way around.
Looks like there might be. We have two different pipe structures here. Oh, that leads nowhere. Okay, well that pretty much makes my decision for me. The footprints just kind of stop here. Okay, I see something up top. Ah. So we have to go back around this way.
Looks like they were trying to mine this stuff. I hope it isn't radioactive.
I've located an abandoned mining operation. The rocks here appear to share the same photophorescent properties of the human footprints I'm following. I suspect there's some radiation involved here. Not sure if this area is safe, so I'm moving on, following the green footprints as best I can. Reminds me a little bit of being in aperture science. They're giant underground facilities, remember? I see power lines. So that, like, not only did they build this giant concrete structure, but there are power lines. So that means they had ease of access to this place. That means they came back and forth. I mean, look at that, look at that, look at that big ass building. Yeah, they came back and forth a lot, which means they had time to build a whole ass operation here. Person?
Не следуй за мной.
Interesting.
Well, that was either a vivid hallucination, or I'm not alone on this planet.
I don't think we were ever alone on this planet.
Несмотря на нерешительность наших ученых, я увеличил выход энергии генераторов тока на 200% без всякого заметного влияния на окружающую среду. Скорость размножения видов, называемых нами «зеленый огонь», кажется достаточно высокой, и мы думаем, что они также могут служить источником пищи для остальной растительной жизни на планете. Чтобы успокоить моих коллег, я вернул генераторы на нормальный выход тока. Но результат... Я вдруг подумал, интересно, не является ли обилие энергии само по себе сдерживающим фактором военного
Alright,
конфликта?
this one's a lot.
Отпустили бы наши враги свое оружие, если бы узнали, что наши реакторы никогда не отключатся? Что осталось бы от их самодовольства, от того, что их флаг находится на Луне, если бы, глядя на Землю, они видели только неугасимый свет могущественного Советского Союза? В сравнении с научным потенциалом, который представлен здесь, ядерное оружие кажется лишь дубинкой дикаря. Все больше наших семей перебирается сюда. Наше общество расцвело настолько, что мы уже можем назвать это место родиной, новой родиной. Наверное, таким же чувством были охвачены великие писатели.
Despite the hesitations of our scientists, I increased the kW output, kilowatt, I'm assuming, output of our electrical generators by 200% without any noticeable environmental reaction. The reproductive rate of the moss-like species we call green fire appears to be quite high, and we theorize that it must also serve as a source of nutrients for the other plant life on the planet. To alleviate the concerns of the scientists, I have returned the generators to normal output. But the result, illegible, find myself wondering in the abundance of power is not, in and of itself, a deterrent of warfare. Deterrent? Yeah, deterrent. Would our enemies lower their weapons if they knew our reactors would never power down? What level of accomplishment would they feel in their flag on the moon if all they could see looking back at the Earth was the conscious or continuous glow of the mighty Soviet Union? Nuclear weapons seem like the clubs of barbarians compared to the scientific potential we have seen here. Okay, starting to make a little more sense. More families are arriving to be with the men. Our society blossoms into an extension of the motherland, a new motherland. This is what the great writers of our age must have felt while regarding their creations. Okay, so basically, we put a man on the moon in 69 and they flipped the fuck out. So they found this wormhole and now they're like going after like an infinite power source with this green moss stuff that they've found here. Okay. Okay, I got you. With each test run, her samples appear more promising. The virus is spreading faster now. All our efforts to contain it so far have been futile. We've given up hope. However, my colleagues are working tirelessly. We are not dealing with terrestrial species, and thus there's not much we don't know. Okay, we read all that earlier. Okay, yeah. And make sure to stay on top of these logs. Okay. Now, we just don't know what year it is for us. Like we don't know how far in the past this is. We don't know how long ago this happened. Get in. Oh, hello. I see a red glow. That gonna be a problem for me? Is that gonna be lava? Hope not. What's all this then? Some sort of stone or mineral? Initial analysis indicates almandine or pyro garnets in a mica, I don't know, some bullshit rocks, typical of minerals found deep underground at very high pressure. If confirmed, this suggests active plate tectonic activity in this planet's crust, which could contribute to an environment more hospitable for life. But if it's supposed to be super deep underground, why is it here on the surface? Yeah, my reading skills are atrocious because I never pick up a book. And my vision's a little blurry. I called today to make myself an eye doctor appointment. They can't see me till December 23rd. And I can guarantee you that they're probably going to call me and say, well, nobody's in the office because it's holidays. That happened to me once before. Through no fault of my own, they scheduled me like a day before Thanksgiving one time at my doctor's office. And then they called me and it's like, yeah, we got to reschedule. And I was like, you don't say. You don't say. I don't want to find out if there's... I can tell there's a little bit of fall damage, but I don't want to like go too far down and then die. So it looks like we can go up this way. But yeah, I really need to get my eyes checked because I googled it and apparently I just leave it unchecked. There could be some permanent damage there, so gotta get on that. Oh, hell yeah.
Right. Time for some serious jetpacking.
Now I have to decide if I want to go back down below for easy jump or take the exciting and dangerous route from here. Yeah, no, I'm taking the jump. See, that wasn't so bad. And we got some achievement. Hey, what's up? Don't ask me what planet we're on, because I have no earthly idea. Womp womp. I see something down here, though. Further samples of the garnets confirm they are of the almonite variety, common on Earth, but these are atypically large. Rock's matrix is metamorphic, likely caused by mountain building, again suggesting an active geologic past for this planet. This game is called Lifeless Planet. So here's what we know so far. Before the fall of the Soviet Union, the Russians used some sort of wormhole in space to come to this planet. They set up like a mining operation. They found some green moss that can work at like 1 billion times more efficient. It's like a way more efficient than like using nuclear power. And since they were in an arms race with the United States at the time, there was one log that we come across that made it sound like they were pretty pissed that we put a man on the moon. I guess that hurt their ego. So they decided to do this. Now, I don't know how many years later it is, but we're American. We have the American flag, NASA logos. We've come here, I am assuming, to investigate. I'm sort of at the beginning of the game. I don't have a lot of information other than that. This game does have a sequel, so we're going to tackle that eventually too. Tyler recommended this game. Of course, you don't have to ask me twice when it comes to playing space game or narrative driven like story game. You know I'm all over that. Don't know if I'm supposed to be going back down there. Up, maybe? We just got the ability to boost further. So I'm going to assume this is correct. Ooh, you get your stomach. I don't know how many curvy jump puffs we have, but It's a pretty waterfall, double rainbow. Yeah, I don't really know where we are. I don't know what planet we're on. Somewhere where the Soviet Union was trying to do a mining operation.
Okay, don't look down. Don't look down.
Well, that was my first death. I guess I got an achievement for it. How long have we been playing? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh, I can look at Streamlabs. All right, we made it over an hour without dying. Not bad. Oh, don't look down indeed.
That confirms it. This is not planet Earth.
Well, duh. Like I said earlier, I don't know if this is gonna... We could be in a coma. We could be in a dream. It could be real. There's no way to tell anymore. You never know. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. We just fell through the map for no reason. Oh, it just leads me in a circle. Okay. I don't know why we fell through the ground. We found a glitch. Wonder what the purpose of coming down here is. Doesn't look like there's anything to do down here. All right, we'll head back. Oh, I didn't come full circle. Okay, never mind. Not a full circle. That's actually where we're just supposed to go. Okay. Whoops. I thought it was taking me in a little circle around that rock. Apparently not. See, they built an entire dam here. UPS man. Mr. UPS. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. We're out of jet fuel. I guess they don't want you leaping around with ease. Yeah. Hold on to your butts, everybody. I guess we're going into the dam. It's gonna be interesting. Shit. That wasn't where I was supposed to go. No. Can't get in there. Where would you have me go? Huh. Aha. It took my dumb ass a minute, but we got there. The dam is sturdy and our research will sustain us. It marvels me how little the tactics of colonization have changed in hundreds of years. We will still require food and water to live, wood, stone, and steel for shelter. It does not matter if we build on a distant planet or an island in the North Sea. It's all the same. Survival. Yeah, pretty much. Just fighting your odds against the elements. Which, you know, that's always bothered me about our little reality here. I mean, there's a bunch of little things that bother me about our reality, but they can all kind of be explained away with science. But the one thing that I've never really been able to fully wrap my head around is the fact that humans evolved to where if we spend more than 2 minutes outdoors, we die. We can't take the heat. We can't take the sun. Can't take the cold. Can't take the snow. We're so frail when it comes to the elements. And other animals on Earth don't have that problem. Every other species on Earth evolved to adapt to its environments. Humans, for whatever reason, seems to have evolved backwards, the opposite direction. Lost a lot of hair, we lost a lot of bone mass, we lost a lot of things that would have given us an edge in nature. And, I don't know. I definitely am not religious. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any God just poofed us here. I think that's absurd. But as far as humans not being acclimated to their environment, like you could walk outside, step on a rock funny, and then die. You know what I mean? You get a cut on your toe or something. Oh, well, you're dead. You got infected. Oh, well, you're dead. So I don't know. Humans are strange. Very strange. It happened again. Okay. I like this game, so I don't want to complain. But I'm just like, somebody needs to tell the developers this is happening. This is the way I came in. Am I gonna feel like a dumbass? This is the fucking way I came in. Jesus, Eric. I'm so special. I'm so special. I bet I have to go down there. Yep. Yeah. And then from here, oh Lord. That'll get your stomach looking down. Uh-oh. Hello. Welcome into, us being up way too damn high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, not my earbuds dying. The name of this game is Lifeless Planet. Haha, I made it around you. If there's a structure over there, we bet we have to go around this way to get to it. Is that my first sign of vegetation on this entire planet? Some sticks? Because we've seen nothing but hints at that green moss. Yeah. Okay. Gotta figure out how to get up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change out earbuds in a minute. When we get to this structure over here, we'll take a real quick break. That way I can switch out my earbuds. Alright, there we go. It's saved. Alright. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, switch my earbuds. I'll be right back. Okay. Ready to get back to it, gang? Please, God, tell me if you guys can't hear me or the game. I hear something.
Подвижная механическая рука наконец работает. Мы обнаружили, что обычные батареи выходят из...
The mobile robotic arm is finally working. We discovered the traditional batteries were rendered inoperable within proximity of the structures. Then a junior technician suggested we use the green fire itself as a power source for the arm. After weeks of work, we finally succeeded. The arm actually draws power from the structures, a perfect solution to the impasse. Well, look at him. A robotic arm.
Нам очень повезло, что по прибытию на эту планету здесь уже существовала сеть устройств, способных обеспечить все наши потребности в электроэнергии, невзирая на странность их внешнего вида и строения, которые мы быстро утвердили как нашу собственность. Однако любопытно, что системы управления для запуска этих устройств кажутся предназначенными для очень высоких существ, гораздо более высоких, чем человек или что-либо, с чем мы столкнулись здесь с момента нашего прибытия. Несмотря на это, наши отличные инженеры быстро придумали оригинальное техническое решение. При помощи этой механической руки мы в состоянии добраться до самых высоких мест, что дает нам возможность приводить в действие нужные устройства. И все же причина такой высоты этих систем управления остается загадкой. Были ли другие гости на этой планете еще до нас? Или, может, здесь существуют и другие формы жизни, помимо сугубо растительной?
You done? We were fortunate when we arrived on this planet. On this planet, was not dependent on us to develop its resources into usable power systems. In fact, there was already a network of devices capable of providing all of our power needs, despite the oddity of their appearance and construction that we quickly claimed as our own. Curiously, though, the control system to activate these devices appeared to be designed for a very tall being, much larger than a human or anything else we've encountered since our arrival. Regardless, our brilliant engineers quickly devised a creative robotic solution. With this mechanical arm, we are able to reach great heights, enabling us to operate the requisite components without requiring architectural solutions to accomplish the same feat. Still, the reason for the height of these control systems remains baffling. Were there visitors to this planet before us, or could there really be life beyond the vegetation? Auto-translated from Russian. Well, we saw those frogs earlier. Yeah? Remember? So we know, yeah, there's other life on this planet. We keep seeing that young woman. We've seen her twice now. Oh, is this bridge gonna hold? Nope. Wow, you put me way the hell back here, huh? Well, I still look to have the arm. I don't know why I didn't just do that from the get-go.
This structure appears to draw power from that green rock.
How's about you let me in there? Oh, it's a lift. It's an elevator. All right, old bridge. All right, I held on. Oh, cool. All right, neat. I like the fact that it's just not walk up to thing and then press button on thing. I like that I actually have to interact with it in a way that I like. That was pretty cool. Giving me Metroid Prime vibes, and I'm okay with that. It's preferred, actually. Oh, what am I gonna blow up today? Maybe I should bring it with me. Let me make sure I can't interact with this. Okay. Bye. Apparently. Okay, I guess I wasn't meant to bring that with me.
There's something odd about that storm.
You got a storm rolling in, folks. We'll probably have to find shelter of some sort. That'll do. just kept playing around with it until I got it.
World? Hey, get away from him.
There she goes. Both my crewmates are now confirmed dead. It seems this planet is not lifeless after all. Deadly life form lingers below the surface of the planet. The woman seems to avoid their trap somehow. I will try to use this to my advantage. Follow her tracks as best as possible. Oh, my colleague is dead. It's unfortunate. Which way did she go, George? Which way did she go? Oh, they twitch. Okay. So those are alive. Yeah, he is very much dead. We will be too if we're not careful. Located a vast field of columnar basalt. These natural formations appear similar to those on Earth, but at a far grander scale than any terrestrial occurrences I'm aware of. I have to assume they formed in a similar fashion to basalt columns on my home planet, via the slow cooling of huge lava flows. As the hot substance cools into new rock, it contracts, sending deep cracks into the surface of geometric patterns. Once these cracks go deep enough, they result in towering columns of rock. And again, you guys tell me how the audio mixing is. Is the game too loud? Not loud enough? Because I think what I hear and what you guys hear are two different levels of audio. Especially since I switched over from the earbuds to the headset. I don't know.
Her feet seem to cause a biological reaction with the soil.
An analysis of the soil at the point of contact suggests that there is something organic reacting to the person or the thing, whatever she is, making the tracks. The faded glow is haunting. Unsettling marks on the earth that, well, it's not earth, that make me recall nuclear, unsettling marks on the earth that make me recall nuclear propaganda films. I'm trying not to worry about the idea that with every step of my body is being irradiated beyond repair. Well, I mean, you're in space. You traveled for 15 years in space. Can't get any more irradiated than that. Okay, I see. I see where to go. Really? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything up there, but I had to know. Uh-oh. Whoa. He almost got me. I've taken a sample from one of the root specimens. The field observation tools are not of much use, but from what I can tell, the creatures are a carbon-based life form. However, their cellular structure is completely unique. There's very little specialization between cells, and yet the cells appear to be far larger and vastly more complex than those of terrestrial animals, including humans. So we're running into a common theme here of everything being bigger than it is on Earth. These columns that are formed by cooling lava, plant life, whoever built the energy structures required me to have to reach up with the robotic arm, you know, when they could have just put it in with their hand. Yeah, so okay, so we're going to be tiny compared to whoever built this place. That's okay. Shit. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little turned around. I'm getting a little lost. Everything just looks the same. I went in a big circle. Yep. Yeah, I did. Oh, shit. That scared the bejesus out of me. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Okay. That was a jump scare and a half. That got me. It got me good. Okay. So I was going to try to jump around that plant anyhow. And I'm going to be scared to walk anything that near anything that remotely looks like twigs. Oh shit, not another storm. Badlands. That's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta find oxygen.
I'm working on it. Oxygen tanks filled. Oh, that's a cool structure. Wonder if we can climb it. Probably not. Yeah, it's too broad to get up this side of it. Large cluster of colorized quartz. Nice to find a silicate material here. As the most common type of mineral, Earth crusts. In Earth's crust is about 95%. It makes the geologist in me feel like I'm home. Well, if not for all the other weirdness on this planet. I found a thing. I found a thing. I'd invite everyone to party, but they're dead. Oh.
Сегодня с Земли в последний раз были доставлены
Another book.
люди, еда и нить. Но все это было потеряно. Вместо них до нас дошел только ослепительный громкий взрыв, содрогнувший почву. А пепел их останков развеял ветер. Жуткое зрелище. Место их прибытия только голые камни. Пейзаж, который становится все более привычным. Похоже, чем больше зеленого огня мы потребляем для выработки электричества, тем меньше узнаем ландшафт.
All right, it's time for some answers.
I picked up her tracks again. Setting aside the mystery of how she is able to survive out here, I still don't know if I can trust her. Her trail appears to lead me away from dangers, but maybe that's just because she's looking out for herself. One thing is certain, she doesn't want me following her. That's exactly why I have to follow her. It's time for some answers. I hope I can get back up. I wasn't done with that log entry. He's still fucking talking over there. You hear him?
Дети слабеют, но мы выстоим. Выстоим, даже если мне самому придется вернуться в Россию и привезти сюда необходимые запасы.
Oh, it's dated 1978. The latest shipment from home arrived today. Men, food, and copper. But it was all lost. They appeared in an explosion of bright light and a thunderclap. Ashes of their remnants fading off into the wind. Horrible sight. The ground surrounding their arrival is but a rock, which is quickly becoming commonplace. It seems as though the more green fire that is lost to our electrical production, the less I recognize the landscape. But this is merely a test. Our people face a long history of trials and difficult choices, and we understand anguish better than any culture. In the end, we always emerge stronger and wiser than before. It will be no different here. It can be no different here. I will rally the scientists together, somehow. We must return home. Our rations run low, the children look hungry, but we will prevail. Even if I must return to Mother Russia and retrieve the supplies myself. Why in the hell did you bring children? Who is the genius that thought bringing children here was a good idea? Dumbass people.
Дьявол идет.
I don't have the good jumps anymore to get up to her. So I'm just going to go this way. That leads nowhere. I figured it out quickly enough. But that's where her feet told me to go. Oh, I can move this. Somehow. Cheeky little bastards. God damn it. He jumped over the rock. That's his own fucking fault.
That doesn't look safe.
I'm taking it anyway. Bullshit. There she is. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get over there. I don't think I can make that jump. So I have to go over here and see if there's another way up. Lots of setbacks to production lately. We've installed a new crane on top of the supply building. Well, I should say we installed an LOD crane. This thing is a piece of junk. Oh, old. We installed an old crane. OLD. You know, It was in all caps. I thought it was an acronym for something. I'm sorry. My brain ain't what she used to be. This thing is a piece of junk. However, we managed to hook up a power source and get it running long enough. Wait, what happened? Long enough to hoist a load of supplies up for safekeeping overnight. I sure hope the scientists find a cure soon. So they've all been infected with something, yeah.
I need to find a way to turn this on.
Oh shit. Well, that was one of the more embarrassing moments that I've had in a while. That's okay. As long as you guys get a good laugh out of it, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Showing my stupidity to the world. Oh, Jesus. I gotta go all the way over there. Activate the doohickey. Come all the way back. Okay. We got this. Until he overjumps or doesn't jump far enough. Just remember, Ralphie, your nose starts bleeding because you're picking it too much or not enough. Okay. Do I need to put all three in there though? I'll do it just in case. Why would they give me 3 unless, you know? Maybe it's in case my dumbass throws one off a cliff. Yeah, I think it only needed the 1. I just cram them all in there anyway. Yeah, only one of them is floating. It'll be okay. You're shitting me. You shit me. Ah. Jetpack fuel. It's time for some fun. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. We got at least 5 jumps in us. Alright, so we got about 7 total. By the time we get to 6, they're diminishing returns at best. Ooh. That wasn't so bad. Well, that's convenient, but I'm going to overlook it. doesn't seem to be killing me. I think we're okay. We have power running back now. Okay. Should be able to go back and turn that switch. Oh, I can't even just jump over it. Okay. Duly noted. Anchorinos. There's nothing I can put up here. Just go around the little bastard, I suppose. Well, I tried going around him earlier, and he kept getting me anyway.
You
That
weren't always
time,
alone, though,
it worked.
right? I am told you were once married.
Yes, that's right. Years ago.
But then your wife turned up missing one day.
Well, friends thought maybe she had just run off, but
But you knew otherwise?
yes, ma'am, and I went looking for her. I searched for her day and night.
Nightfall. No telling what we're gonna run into at night.
After these creatures strike, they become safe to interact with.
Ah. Okay. So after they initially do their little launchy thing, we just climb right on up. Is that the moon? Oh Lord. Now I can just get up this way. And jump right over it. Ta-da! I still have no idea what I'm going to find in this cave, though. Shit. Okay. To jump over there, I'm dead. Nope. I think my jaw needs to pop, but it just won't pop. Okay. I'm not quite sure which way to go. That'll do it.
Дьявол идет.
Wait, where am I now? Did it put me back somewhere? Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just go around this way. was gonna say, I can't make that jump. We managed. Made it around through there safely. I don't know how. Did the stream buffer, or did I accidentally hit pause? I didn't get a message if it did. Why do I feel like we've already been through here? I guess not.
All right, what are you up to?
Whoa!
This has got to be some kind of a trap.
My dumbass walked right into it. It's got to be some sort of a trip. I'm sorry. Good luck with that. I'm gonna go up here. Area 5. Oh no, not a maze.
Looks like the portal creators recalibrated the portal away from Earth and back to the alien homeworld. And the Russians were afraid of what might be on the other side.
You know, that makes sense.
Из-за колебаний энергетической мощности, которую мы впервые наблюдали прошлой зимой, мы были не в состоянии пользоваться порталом. После...
Okay, good. The further I get away from him, the less we can hear him, which allows me to do this. Due to the power fluctuations we first witnessed last winter, we have been unable to use the portal. After the accident, we decided to wait for a few weeks to see if the portal stabilized. It didn't. And in fact, it has now been months since we have been able to transport anyone through the portal. Then, just yesterday, as I monitored the device, I witnessed something both exhilarating and terrifying. Through the flickering light of the portal, I saw the briefest moment of a fantastic alien world with unbelievable architectural structures. It seems the portal creators have recalibrated the portal to a new destination, their home planet. We dare not attempt to travel through it now. Yeah, I wouldn't either. You're going to die. I mean, I would if I had a death wish and I just really wanted to know. I don't know, maybe they're not hostile, you know, maybe they're, I don't know. You never know. Hell yeah, jet fuel time, jet fuel time. Oh, we got some night jumps. That's gonna be interesting. They started handing us bread today. This was not a foreign concept to us, but it was something we all thought we left behind. Where are the supplies? Why haven't they sent us food? If we knew it would have been like this, we would have planted crops. Surely with all this plant life, we could have grown grain for bread. Yeah. Yeah. Something funny's going on there for sure. Ooh, the aurora. Jumping around on other planets really is fun, though. Unless the gravity is stronger than Earth's gravity, then it sucks. The sensation of it, though, is fun for like 5 minutes. You're like, oh, I weigh so much. Ooh. Then that shit gets old fast. And you're like, okay, it's joke's over. I want to go home. I guess it's kind of the same way with lighter gravity. It's just you can play around with light gravity and have fun. But it does start getting grades on you after a while, and you're just like, you know what? This is fun and all, but I miss just being able to stand up. Wait. Where? Where'd the moon go? Oh, there you are. 1 second. I'm fasting today and I'm starting to feel it. Second most abundant material on planet Earth. Quartz. Quartz was fun. It was the most like played with material when we were kids, you know. They show it to you in schools, libraries, and everywhere. They're like, here, let us teach you about geology, and they always hand you quartz. It's also one of like the most abundant when you like You know, you get those people who like buy and sell crystals, and they're like, ooh, the healing power of crystals. It's always quartz, which that's a bunch of bogus nonsense anyway. Don't do that. Don't listen to anybody that wants to sell you rocks. Not in that way, at least. If you want to make a private transaction between you and a collector or something like a museum piece or something, that's fine, but don't go to the wackadoos who are like, we can heal your chakra with crystals. No, that's not a thing. I promise that's not a thing. Don't do that. You're just throwing your money away. You're giving it away to some lunatic. Go down here. I'll die if I go down there. Where the hell do I go? And clearly I think I'm meant to follow that green path, but how the hell do I get down to that green path? I'm stranded. Okay, then maybe up here. I think I figured it out. But where do I jump to from this location? That won't kill me immediately. I see. It's always nice to get up high and get a vantage point. Helps you figure out where to go. We made it across just fine. Woohoo! Uh-oh. A grim
Rams
scene.
didn't survive. Man, these skeletons are creeping me out.
A grim scene confirms the demise of the Russian colonists. Decayed bodies indicate a number of people were brutally killed by the root creatures. Did these hostile creatures also kill off the intelligent alien race that built the portal system? I'm lucky to be alive, and only thanks to my decision to follow the woman. But if the strange encounters of the last hour are any indication, she may be in fact one of them, and that doesn't bode well for my ultimate survival. What do you think I got?
Это говорит доктор наук Владимир Керимов из Советского космического агентства. Я записываю это сообщение в надежде, что когда-нибудь эта запись будет услышана, и наша миссия на этой планете будет понята. Это была мирная миссия. Мы обнаружили в себе...
Oh my god, how far back do I have to go to shut him up?
22 года назад, в 1974. Это
загадочное устройство могло
Okay, well,
мгновенно
fuck me, I
перемещать
guess.
людей и машины с Земли сквозь пространство прямо на поверхность этой планеты. Планета имела очень
Let's go
богатую
listen to the
биосферу,
magic tape recorder we can hear from a
и в
mile
то же
away.
время прекрасную, а также атмосферу благоприятную для жизни. Было решено, что Союз должен застолбить для себя этот мир. Поэтому самое удивительное открытие в истории
This is
человечества
Dr. Vladimir
держалось в
Kormov
тайне.
of the Soviet Space Agency. I'm recording this message in the hopes that it will someday be retrieved and our mission to this planet will be understood. It was a peaceful mission. My ass, it was a peaceful mission. We discovered a portal in Siberia 22 years ago in 1974. This mysterious device instantaneously transported men and machine from Earth across through space to the surface of this planet. The planet was rich with life, strange but also wonderful and beautiful, with an atmosphere favorable to life. It was decided that this world should be claimed for Russia. So the most amazing discovery in the history of mankind was kept a secret. Our leaders wanted to build a new and perfect Soviet society. So very quickly we established a colony of hundreds of people. In the beginning, the planet held so much promise. After a few months, our scientific team discovered that the native plant life was dying out. We had unintentionally introduced a virus that killed off bacteria, like substance that covered the surface of the planet. This organism was the primary food source for the plants. When it died, life on the planet died with it. Most life died. Some organisms remain, and they have mutated horribly. They are ravenous for any kind of food. We have lost almost our entire colony to these creatures. Even as I record this message, they are closing in. We have retreated to a high point in the eastern gorge. We had hoped to reach the relic power structure, but it is too dangerous. I don't know how long we can hold out. Yeah, it sucks that I have to read over him and I can't shut them up so we can read them together. But it's a small nitpick. Probably didn't really think that through. Like, oh, streamers are gonna want to read this out loud to chat, you know? But it's okay. I don't know that we can escape, you know, just like that. We'll have to figure it out. I definitely don't want to get stuck here or die here. We're right there. We made it.
This structure doesn't appear man-made.
You don't say.
Is this what the Russians were trying to reach?
It's a big old structure, that's for sure. It's a honker. I don't think we're gonna be able to go into it or anything, though. Yeah. We're just kind of meant to go around it. Okay. Let me look and see how many chapters this game has real quick. That'll give me an idea of how to like plan out Do we do it all in one day? Do we need to break it down? Second. That doesn't help me. Oh, we still got a lot left. Where did it say we are now? So we did landing site, foothills, the town, research complex, chasm, power station, wasteland, badlands, nightfall. We just cleared nightfall. So we have 1, 2. We have 10 chapters left. Oh boy.